Watashi ga kita. As obviously is another episode of Fantasy Realm, and while I gather my thoughts and plan my video, enjoy the intro. Hope you guys enjoy the intro. Anyways, as you guys know, this is Fantasy Realm, as I said earlier, and this episode we're talking about My Hero Academia. As you guys should know, may know, or may not know, there's another season coming out next year of the summer, 2021, in July, I believe. It was pushed back because of world pandemics and whatnot. But anyways, this episode is about things you need to know for the new season and for seasons to come in the future. For the first point, this show is supposed to be as long, if not longer, than One Piece. So if you don't want to invest years of your time into a 1,000+ episode show, you might as well stop watching it. If you didn't watch the show yet, don't bother start watching. You don't want to invest. I'm going to keep watching it because I'm actually up to date right now. But anyways, if you're still going to watch it and still watching this video, the next thing is All Might is most likely going to die in the next season. Who the heck is playing that music? Anyways, took care of that problem. Man, should really make sure I'm in my room by myself. Anyways, yeah, All Might's dying. There's no sugarcoating. He had medical issues from the beginning of the show. He got multiple of his internal organs either damaged or completely removed with a fight with a villain that he had off screen before the show even started. That being said, he also was losing his quirk after he passed down his quirk to Midoriya, and he actually did lose it when he fought All for One, which basically worsened his condition. So he's either dying this season or soon after. That being said, if you're going to take a character away, you might as well add one. Midoriya's dad is being introduced. No one really cares that much. But anyways, Midoriya's dad was working overseas for the entire show. He's just now coming back to Japan in this show. I don't know how much of a role he's going to have, either for Midoriya or for the show in general. I don't even know if he is important. He could be like some filler episode. Who knows? But what I do know is that Midoriya's dad has a fire-based quirk, as mentioned by his mom, beginning of the show, some point. But yeah, which could be important because the only other family or even people that had fire-based quirks was the Todoroki family. Speaking about Todoroki, there's something that we need to mention. Like how Endeavor became Nick Fury in the last episode. Oh dang, that's actually kind of too soon. Anyways, shows the Todoroki and Endeavor's relationship is slowly getting better, repairing, however you want to put it. And Shoto inspired his dad, Endeavor, the current #1 hero, to be a better person in general. Therefore, he is trying to be better. Some people find it weird. Shoto doesn't take him seriously all that much. He still doesn't like Endeavor, but he's still trying to become a better person. In the last episode, he got into a fight with Advanced Nomu, which is able to have conscious thought, which is a big advancement compared to the Nomus that were fighting in season 2. But yeah, also the Advanced Nomus are probably gonna be important later, considering the fact that Endeavor had problems fighting it. If the #1 hero is having problems fighting it, no one else stands a chance, period. If they were to attack the school, you can probably expect someone being messed up. Probably Aizawa again. Actually, that was just messed up. Oh my gosh. Anyways, back to the topic of fire and Todoroki. There's a theory that's been going on for a while now that Dabi might be related to Shoto and Endeavor, as in the long lost son and or brother. Just throwing it out there, is also makes sense because Endeavor used blue fire, I believe, twice in the show, which is the same color as Dabi's, obviously. Which also, if just for people, fun fact, the reason why Dabi has scars over his arms and face is because his flames are actually too hot for him to handle. Therefore, he can only use his quirk in bursts, here and there. Not here and there, but only a little bit at a time, if that makes sense, and he has to cool down. But anyways, since Dabi might be important, so is the League of Villains. They're coming back for sure. As in the Shisaki arc, how do you pronounce that guy's name? Shogari. Anyways, the guy with the hands. He actually went and took care of Shisaki, as in he broke him out of jail just to take his arms away so he won't be able to use his quirk again. Shisaki needs his arms, needs his hands to use his quirk. The League of Villains boss took his hands away, basically. And they're honestly coming with a big plan. Since they're Nomus again, chances are League of Villains are more than likely connected somehow, some way. And since Nomus are genetically altered beings, that reminds me, there is a very person that I'm willing to bet all of you guys didn't pay attention to. Do you guys remember the doctor Midoriya went to in the beginning of the show? Actually, it was in a flashback. Remember the doctor Midoriya went to? Well, turns out that he was also in the Two Heroes movie. Odd, isn't it? But except for he wasn't being the doctor in the movie. He was actually helping the villain steal quirks. So yeah, so this supports a theory that's also been going on for a long time, that Midoriya had his quirk stolen by the doctor. We're going to call him Dr. Eggman for now. So if Dr. Eggman is helping League of Villains, that could actually progress the story. Also, potentially help Midoriya get his original quirk back. Whichever that may be, quite frankly, I couldn't care less, because I don't like Midoriya as a character. Yeah, I don't like the main character. Moving on from messed up doctors and genetically modified beings, we got Eri, which her quirk makes her a mutant. No, not that mutant, as in her quirk is a mutation down to the genetic code. She's able to reverse time of a subject's whatever. She's able to reverse people back to before they're even born, and she's also able to, that's the only thing she was able to do. But given this fact, she may be able to reverse Lemillion's body back to before he lost his quirk, therefore giving his quirk back. If you don't remember how he lost his quirk, during his fight with Chisaki, one of Chisaki's henchmen shot him with a quirk be gone bullet, therefore making him lose his quirk. Yes. And on top of that, I believe that she will and could be able to also progress a object's time, progress them through time, moving forward, wherever you want to put it. I don't know what the limitation for quirk is, or if she's only able to reverse things back. That was just an idea I had. Also, another idea that I have, that she would be able to reverse time itself, which again, I don't know how that will work. Then again, I am not the author, so it doesn't bother me. So some quick last minute thoughts. One, I mentioned earlier that Midoriya's dad has a fire-based quirk, and Todoroki's family also has fire-based quirks. I didn't actually say this, I don't think, but just so I could connect the two dots for those of you who didn't, there's a theory that Midoriya might be related to Todoroki some way, as in their fathers or distant cousins or brothers or something. Maybe not to that extreme, but definitely something like that, since they both have fire-based quirks. On top of that, if My Hero is being as long as One Piece, or for starters, I believe that season 4 actually made My Hero go downhill. Like, the show started up here, My Hero is now down here. It's not even on the screen. Anyways, the 4th season wasn't really that good compared to other seasons. On top of that, Midoriya spent most of the season crying and whining. So if the show's going to be as long as One Piece, my personal thing is Midoriya needs to, long story short, get over himself. He can't be reliant on everyone and everything around him all the time. That defeats his purpose of being the number one hero, because he can't have other people fighting his battles. On top of that, he has literally the best quirk in the show, quote unquote. So he definitely can't be relying on other people. He's supposed to be the person that people are relying on, the person that's supposed to be the face of the symbol of peace or whatever. So he definitely gonna have to man up. Other than that, the show actually has some pretty good character development. Like Bakugo, in the beginning of the show, he was just an angry person all the time for no reason, and now he's still an angry person, but he's calmer about it. But I like Bakugo from the beginning, so I couldn't. Yeah. Also, One Piece is the only show that I think of that would be able to get away without the episode and still have a good show. Because from what I know of, the author planned the show out entirely. He have hints in the beginning of the show that are later used hundreds of episodes later, like how Sabo, for example, they mention him sometime in Luffy's flashback, and then he brought him back as a character hundreds of episodes later. Like, that's paying attention to detail. My Hero author is going to have to do that if he wants to still have a good story that's the length of One Piece. Also, One Piece is supposed to be on. Also, One Piece is supposed to be going on for 5 more years, so that is a solid 100 or so more episodes, even more. So, My Hero is going to have to step up his game if it wants to keep my attention for the next 5+ years for the show. Those are my thoughts about it, though. Like, again, those are my opinions. You're free to disagree with them, obviously, but My Hero season 4 brought My Hero down. They need to bring it back up. That being said, this was not a recap. Like I said earlier, this is things that you need to know for season 5. If you guys want me to make a recap, I'll gladly do so. That being said, I make these videos every Friday, at the very least bi-weekly on Fridays. Therefore, obviously you have to wait a week. Last week was Dr. Stone's, and the week before that, it was Attack on Titan. I also make drawing videos. Feel free to check them out on my channel. You expect the last drawing video I made actually was of Kakashi. You should check that out. If you like the video, like it if you want. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Peace.